And finally, when you're arguing with someone and, they attack you personally, it just means that you already won the argument. So when he called me the smallest bodybuilder he's ever seen, I was just like, yeah, I won. What is going on, guys? Felix here, and welcome to the 200 subscribers special. So thanks a lot, guys. This is so appreciated. It went really fast to go from 100 subscribers to 200 subscribers, and I'm so grateful. I honestly didn't think I would do like 2 subscribers special in the span of like 2 weeks, but hey, here I am. Speaking of which, like I said, it went really fast to go from 100 to 200 subs, and I don't necessarily want to be doing special videos every single week, because if all my videos are special, none of them are special, right? So my next milestone will be at 1,000 subs, and I want to build some kind of hype for this one. So at 1,000 subs, I'll be doing a full day of eating reveal. So that's going to be like a real special. It's not going to be me just talking to the camera. There's going to be actual movements in the video. So yeah, that's going to be a real special. I don't like vlogging, but for a special, I think that's actually really cool. And you will be able to see what I eat in a day, what a bodybuilder like me eats in a day. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to answer some of the questions you guys left on my videos. I'm pretty much going to answer all of them because I didn't receive a lot. And I'm also going to address some comments that I got on my videos that I thought deserved to be highlighted in a video. So the first question I'm going to answer was asked by Bo Kana on my 100 subscriber special video, and she asked, Felix, if you ever do a Q&A, maybe at 200 subscribers, then I have a question for you. What is your Myers-Briggs personality type? So I didn't really know what it was. I'm not super good, in psychology and all that stuff. So I just went online and I found free personality test. I don't know if it's the right thing. I wrote Myers-Briggs personality test, and that's what it gave me. So I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit and we'll see what my results are. Okay, so this is done. So I'm 58% introverted. That's totally fine. I mean, I'm always alone and I like being alone. In my energy category, I'm 58% observant, which I don't necessarily know what it means. If you know, leave a comment. The nature. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotion. So yeah, I think a lot, even though, I have a lot of emotions. I'm really sentimental as a person, but I try to always go with what my head thinks. Tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work planning and decision making. So I'm 94% judging. That's what I just said. And identity, I'm 60% turbulent. This trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. Yeah, I'm never confident in anything I do. So apparently I'm a logistician, and my strengths are that I'm honest and direct, strong-willed and dutiful, and very responsible, calm and practical, create and enforce order, jack of all trades. And my weaknesses are that I'm stubborn, yeah, insensitive, not really, always by the book, yeah, judgmental, yeah, often unreasonably blame themselves, fuck yeah. Oh, and I just want to see the romantic relationship things, just because it's fun. I'm deeply committed? Not at all. I'm afraid of commitment, actually. A reliable heart? I don't know. I'm afraid of commitment. Anyway, so that was for the personality test. I hope it answers your question. The second comment is from Ting. It was on my video on MK677 and Connor Murphy, which I did like 3 months ago. And he asked, I got 2 bottles of MK from Hard Body Edge. You think they legit? So I answered this one in the comments, but the thing with SARMs is that you never really know if they're legit or not, because there are so many different companies doing them. It's the same thing with steroids. Like, you never really know if they are like legit or not unless you buy pharma grade stuff, because that's pharma grade, so it's the real shit. But like, if you buy things from a private lab or something, you don't know if what you get is actually what you paid for. But with SARMs, I feel like it's just a bit more problematic. I was on SARMs, you know, at some moments in my life, and I remember one time I was on RAD 140, and, you know, usually you feel something like when you're on RAD, and just any orals, you know, it's really quick in and out of your system, so you just feel it right away. But I was on RAD, and I just didn't feel anything. So I think, you know, and I just changed companies. That's worth mentioning. So I think the company I got my RAD from was just like not good, you know. So you never really know if a company is legit or not. So read reviews, you know, do your thing. You have to do your job, you know, do your research. Is the company any good? And, you know, that's the best you can do. The next step is just try it for yourself. The next question was asked by Jessica Day on my video where I reacted to the top post on the subreddit Weight Loss Techniques. And she asked, great video, dude. What high volume, low calorie dense foods do you numb the most? This is a hard question, to be honest, because I like a lot of different high volume, low calorie dense foods. But what I really enjoy, I talked about this in this video, but I really love making myself some huge bowls of like pastas. There are pastas in it, but basically what I do is I'll be having like half a serving of like macaroni, let's say, and I'll be having a lot, and I mean like a lot of vegetables with pasta sauce and, you know, some ground turkey or ground chicken, whatever ground really lean meat I can get. And I feel like I'm eating a huge bowl of pasta, even though it's mostly vegetables and meat. And yeah, I really enjoy that. Another thing that I really, really like is Greg Doucette's protein ice cream, anabolic ice cream. This is something I have like almost every single night. You know, it's super high volume, super high in protein, and really low in calories. So I really enjoy that. I sit in front of the TV with my Ninja blender, and I just, you know, eat it straight from the fucking blender, and it's super good. So yeah, these are probably like my two top anabolic recipes that I really enjoy. So that was basically it for the like question part of the video. So now I have two other comments that I want to address. The first one was by Kate Hart on my video on how I lost 60 pounds. She said, just wanted to say I'm loving your content. Thank you for being so open about your struggles with mental health. It's really refreshing. So yeah, thanks a lot for saying that. I try to be as open as I can with, you know, my mental health struggles. I don't want to say issues necessarily, but yeah, I struggle a lot with my mental health. Well, not that much anymore, but I used to struggle a lot. And I feel like it's just really important. A lot of fitness influencers don't talk about it that much. Like even, you know, people like, I think Greg Doucette kind of talks about it a lot, but, you know, most informative fitness YouTubers don't really touch on the mental health aspect of fitness. And I think it's really important because, you know, most people who get into fitness are already insecure to begin with. So I feel like it's really important to just remember people that, like, you know, fitness won't make you like happier. You know, you do your own happiness, but it won't come from being shredded or from being ripped. So I really tried to be transparent about all of this because, you know, sometimes I was shredded, but I was still feeling like shit mentally. And, you know, people are like, oh, you know, if I was shredded, if I was muscular, I would be so much happier. But it's not how it works. Like, if you're not happy, you won't be happy simply because you have a six-pack, right? That's not what makes happiness. You have to change some things, like in your perception of things, or maybe just, you know, seek help and try to have medication like I did, because, you know, there's so much you can do at some point with your own perception of the world. So, you know, sometimes you need some kind of pill to make you feel better. I don't necessarily say that, you know, you need to get on medication, but that's what worked for me. So now the last comment I want to address is kind of really fun. It was written by clearly one of my favorite fans on my video on the vaccine passport. So he's named NA, and he said, so many false equivalency in this video. Yes, it is against liberty. My body, my choice. You're the smallest bodybuilder I've ever seen, and all your authoritarian views suck. You think by complying they are gonna stop? Typical non-American commie viewpoints. You're the real fucktard. Leave people alone. Literally, all you liberal loons should just do that. All right, so first off, politics is something that I really enjoy following. I love politics. At some point, I thought about studying it. But yeah, so I think this guy does not really know anything about politics. He called me an authoritarian, a communist, and a liberal. Okay, so I take communist as a compliment, by the way, but I can't be the three of them at the same time. Choose one, dude. And also, I really like the phrase typical non-American commie viewpoints. Like, I feel like typical non-American commie is going to be the way I'm going to categorize myself now. So when I'm going to open my videos now, I'm going to say, what is going on, guys? Felix here, the typical non-American commie, and welcome to the video. I don't know. It sounds good. I like it. And finally, when you're arguing with someone and, you know, they attack you personally, it just means that you already won the argument. So when he called me the smallest bodybuilder he's ever seen, I was just like, yeah, I won. And if I'm the smallest bodybuilder you've ever seen, dude, get out of your fucking house and get into a fucking gym. There are way smaller bodybuilders than me. I'm not the biggest, but there are smaller bodybuilders than me, and they actually win shows, and I don't, okay? So it's not always about being the biggest. Sometimes it's just about having good symmetry. That just proves that you don't know any fucking thing about bodybuilding either. So anyway, guys, that was it for the 200 subscriber special. Thanks again. It really means the world to me. I really appreciate it. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm going to be doing a full day of eating reveal at 1,000 sub. Leave a comment. It really helps me, and I will see you guys in the next one.